remember when we were little and I jumped out from behind that tree right over there and scared you? Grandpa got all excited and shook his fist and said, "Boy, you be damned to hell." Boy, you used to really be afraid of this place. Oh, you're not still scared, are you? They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming for you. Look, there comes one of them now. Yeah, I just had to do that. That was great. This is the exact location where the opening scene of Night of the Living Dead was filmed. The camera shows them from behind these graves from an angle. There used to be a tree over here, and Barbara's mourning at this grave and leaving something on it. This grave is kind of off to the side, and then we're seeing angles from the road, which who knows if it was a road back then. It could have just been more field. But when Johnny is saying that, he's kind of grabbing the side of the grave right here, and Barbara's cutting across, and this gully was there before. And from that grave right, this bigger one right here, that's where you first see when Johnny is holding onto this tombstone like this. You kind of see out of the corner of your eye, you see Hinsman, the cemetery zombie. He's coming right around that grave, and you don't really notice him at first. Johnny runs out to here and looks over and says, "Look, there comes one of them now." And the distance has actually changed. He's no longer at this grave. He's at that grave with the pointed top, closer to that one. So almost like a mini continuity error, but no big deal because very effective. I'll probably link the entire movie. It's public domain. It's on YouTube, so I might even link it in the pictures that I've taken here. But yeah, the whole opening scene to that movie is just intense. I mean, the whole movie is great, but it's just a great setting for those movies too. You have Evans City right here. I think the farmhouse was actually here too, but I think they tore it down right after filming because the house was already condemned, and that's how they got the house to film in it. I think they got it really cheap because it was going to be torn down anyway. And then, 10, 15 miles away is Monroeville, where they filmed Dawn of the Dead. And just about 4 miles away is Zelienople, which they mention in the remake of Night of the Living Dead, which I don't think the remake cemetery scene was filmed here. I'd have to take a look to be sure. It might be, but I'd have to take a look. But yeah, this place is awesome. I think I'm going to walk around for a bit and explore. But this is definitely a good part of the trip. I wasn't even going to come here. I want to see what that is. And a lot of these graves are, they do have newer sections, of course. They have a lot of space here. But a lot of these graves are dating from like the 40s and back, it seems like anyway. And it's such a good size. It's not gigantic, but at the same time, it's not small. It's on a nice hill right in the middle of the woods. Just the perfect place for a graveyard. This is where I would want to be if I was going to be buried. Wonder if this is for like church sessions. Yeah, it is. For wakes or viewings before a actual burial, I would imagine. I thought it was going to be a what do you call it? Yep, there's pews and everything in there. Thought it was going to be one of those tombs or whatever that people can be interred in. But yeah, more videos and pictures to come.